I love being right. I love it so much. What's going on, everybody? I'm going to make a couple videos about this to later tonight, maybe. And then tomorrow, I'll talk a lot about the Eagles beating the Atlanta Falcons 32-6. My God. What a game. Now, don't get me wrong. There's still a lot that we got to clean up, but let's be real and let's just start off with what we all want to talk about, right? That offense. Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith. I mean, what a game. What a game. It was just so much fun. So much fun to see Jalen Hurts come out, look poised, look confident, and just everything in all phases. 27 of 35, 246, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, only took 1 sack, no turnovers on either side of the ball. Miles Sanders, 15 carries, 74 yards. Jalen Hurts had another 62 yards. And then Kenneth Gainwell, 37 yards, his first ever touchdown. Congrats to Kenneth Gainwell. And then let's talk wide receivers here, because Devontae Smith, 6 receptions, 71 yards, and a touchdown. A beauty of a throw. Dallas Goedert as well. What hell of a catch to end the first half on. Really, it's hard to tell if it was an actual catch or not, but he hauled it in. Good throw by Hurts. Great catch by Goedert to put us up, I think, 15-6 at halftime. It just had a lot of fun. And Jalen Reagor in the fourth quarter with a screenplay broke free, got that touchdown. It was so much fun. Offensively, it was so much fun. But, and there's a big but, we gotta fix the penalties. Most of the penalties today, the Eagles, let me see how many did they have, if I can find it. I can't find it right now. But the Eagles, we had a lot of penalties. Let me go to team stats here. Where's the penalties at? Penalties. Eagles had 14 penalties that were worth of 89 yards. The Falcons had 12 worth 99. So a lot of our penalties were pre-snap. A lot of false starts. Not so much holding. A couple of PIs that were kind of wishy-washy. You can go either way on them. And then no personal fouls. No anything like that. Just a lot of false starts, which we got to fix. It was mostly Jordan Mailata had a couple, Lane Johnson had 1 or 2, Isaac Seumalo had 1, Brandon Brooks had 1. Jason Kelce was clean. The only offensive lineman that be clean the entire day. I think Steven Nelson had a PI. Anthony Harris had a PI. Marcus Epps went out early with an injury at the start of the game, but that was okay. Kavon Wallace came in and played pretty well. The defense as a whole, the first quarter was scary because the Falcons moved the ball very well on their first drive, scored the 3 points. After that, they scored another drive with 3 points. Both those first 2 drives were like 70-plus yard drives that amounted to field goals. After that, they were not doing anything. Literally nothing doing for the Falcons. The Eagles had a couple of sacks late in the game to really end the game, I love seeing Matt Ryan get sacked. It's one of my favorite sights to see. And we sacked him like 3 times within like 5 minutes in the fourth. It was great. And looking at more stats, total yards, Eagles outgained them on yards, 434 to 260. We won the time of possession battle. We were losing it pretty badly in the first quarter, but we won it 31-03 to 28-57. 5 more first downs. No turnovers. Again, both teams very clean when it comes to turnovers. Matt Ryan had a potential fumble, but it in turn was just an intentional grounding. He spiked it on the ground. Jalen Hurts was very accurate. Let me look at this. Let me look at the stats again. I want to see his quarterback, his rating, 126.4 to Matt Ryan 71.6. Hurts was good. Like, really, he looked comfortable. He looked poised. Had a couple throwaways. Had 1 or 2 balls that were behind a little bit. He was comfortable in the pocket, made all the right moves, got out of the pocket, ran, made some first downs happen with his feet. Didn't do too much either. He just took what the defense gave him, hit the check down here and there, ran for a couple of yards. Again, nothing crazy. His stats aren't not comparing, but like to Dak Prescott, for example, who had over 400 yards and like 3 touchdowns. Hurts had 3 touchdowns with half those yards. We won the game. That's what matters the most. And he played very smart today. And again, no turnovers, no fumbles, no interceptions. Very clean. I loved what I saw out of Kenneth Gainwell and Miles Sanders. That duo. I was expecting to see Boston Scott, but we didn't see him. That duo right there, Sanders and Gainwell, is going to be a really good duo. Devontae Smith was great. He was great. I love seeing him get separation, make some toe drag put. Like, it was just so much fun. It was just so much fun to see somebody who we can really look at and say he'll get open at some point, make some big plays, and he made those big plays. Dallas Goedert was really good. Ertz had 2 catches. One was a pretty big one. The other one was a little small one. Quez Watkins started out the game with 3 straight passes to him. Didn't do much after that. He was mostly the return man today, but that's fine. And, I mean, overall, I have really, really nothing to complain about outside of penalties. Outside of penalties and maybe the run defense. The run defense at the start of the game was not great, but, again, the defense found itself late in the second quarter and then did not let up after that. They shut down the Falcons, didn't allow a touchdown. Matt Ryan couldn't do anything. Kyle Pitts was a no-show, 4 catches for 31 yards. Calvin Ridley was the only guy that did some damage, but that was early in the game. I'm really happy with what the Eagles did. I'm really happy, and I'm going to just end it off there. Let me know what you guys thought of the Eagles winning 32-6 against the Falcons. We play the 49ers, who had a really good game, big game against the Lions. That's still going on, I believe. So we'll talk about that once we get to, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Right now, we got to take this in. Washington lost. The Giants are about to play. So right now, the Eagles hold first place, sole possession, pending what the Giants do. This is a good start to the year, though. Good start to everything. Defense got to fix some things. Offense got to clean up the penalties. Jalen Hurts, keep playing smart. Do what you got to do. Everybody else keep showing up and playing good. No injuries to really talk about either outside of Zach Ertz. He had a hamstring issue that kind of hampered him and took him out of the second half, but it's nothing to worry about. He came back in for a bit, but they didn't want to throw him back out there for too much. And Marcus Epps again. But hey, very good game. Let me know what you guys thought. I'll see you all probably tomorrow where I talk more about this. See you guys later. Fly, Eagles, fly.